Hi, Erica Kren here. Today I'm going to do a manicure consisting all of paint. And except for, of course, your bottom coat and your top coat. And you have to have a top coat when you're using paint because, of course, the paint that I use will eventually wash off. And it comes off your skin right away. So probably the minute you wash your hands, it will all the time you've wasted on your nails, all the time you have spent on your nails will then become wasted because it will come off. So you have to have a top coat. Top coat that I like to use is a Sally Hansen Diamond Strength. It's in this black bottle. Of course, there's a glare. And it's a fast drying top coat. This is the first fast drying top coat that actually I feel like dries super quick. I know a lot of other people have their favorites. This is my favorite. My nails are this long right now. I just had to cut them down because I had some nasty breaks on this hand. So whenever that happens, I try not to cut all of them off because I like having long nails and I'd rather have some short for a little while, even though it can look weird, but I don't care. It's for me. Anyways, this week I'm going to do a French tip with some designs, probably some polka dots and flowers, all with acrylic paint. That's like the cheapy paint for like 69 cents to $1 that you can get at Michael's, Joann's, any craft store. I'll show you one right now. This is one of them. There's a glare. Trying to get the glare. There we go. So that's one. This is one that I get at Michael's a lot. I'll put all the names and brands and colors in the description. So if you like it and you want to try it, you can go get them yourself. Like I said, I think the most I've paid for one of these paints is probably $1.09 before tax. So I've already started with my clear coat. I use this. Can you even see that? I don't know. Kind of. It's just a regular gel. It's a gel coat, nail coat, but it's not like the gel you have to use a lamp on. It's not a gel that's going to destroy your nails. I started using this because for a while I had thin nails, and it just, when I had my nails painted, it helped them feel stronger. Okay, so to start off, I forgot to mention in the intro that I use a plate like this, just a plastic plate. Also, of course, need some paper towels. And I am using strictly dotting tools today. Just a couple different sizes. These are super old. There's paint all over them. I got them from Bundle Monster on Amazon. So let's get started. So what I'm going to start off with, I'm going to just try to show you on my pointer finger. I'm going to start off with this lavender color, and I'm going to use this to make a French tip. I'm going to start off with a small part. You can see how there's still a little bit left over from last time I used this. So just dip it in the paint, and I like to start with the line, a general line of where you want the French tip to start or end, however you want to see it, in the I guess a smile line. Yeah, so I just with it kind of go and dot it to try to make my line. And I like to have it, I'm sorry if you guys can hear noise. I am in a room, my window's open, and every once in a while there's traffic driving by. I can hear it loud and clear. I don't know about you guys. Sorry if you can. But yeah, so I do a general line of how I want it. Then from there, I mean, you can use the thicker side. I just fill it in by dragging the paint. You can do this technique with polish also. So, I'm sorry, I totally don't know if that was all in frame. But, and paint sometimes can dry faster. So let's go ahead and finish. My nails are mostly dry. This one's dry enough that I can show you what I'm going to do yet. I am going to now put polka dots along the whole bed of the nail, not just the tip that's decorated or that's already painted. I like to cover the whole nail with polka dots. So I'm going to do that in black. So this is just another acrylic cheapy black paint. I am gonna do semi straight lines. And I'm not the biggest perfectionist when it comes to my nail art. Sometimes I have a great thought in my head, or what I think is going to be a great design. I do it, and then I'm sad for a week because I don't like my nails. Especially if I did it with polish, then it's kind of hard to redo it again. Especially sometimes, probably won't happen anymore if I'm going to be filming these for you guys. Sometimes I do it late in the evening, so it's no time to fix it. So there's one. So I'm going to continue with the rest of my nails. And apparently I can't talk and dot too well, but I'm going to finish and I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm going to do a flower on each finger. I'll probably only do one, and I like to change them up. Like I'll probably do one around here and then here. You'll see. So this one's a bigger dotting tool, so I just filled it up. And on this now, I think I'm going to try to overlap it on the other purple. I just blob it on. Kind of make it uneven, as in not a perfect circle. And that might take a little bit longer to dry, just because it is blobbed on. But I'll show you how you make it look more like a flower. So like I said, I don't like to put them all in the same spot. I know some people like it's symmetrical on every nail, which is fine. You can do what you need to do. But this is how I like them. So yeah. So as you can also see, even though purple should be a lighter shade, even though this has black in it, it's still covering up the black polka dots, which sometimes is hard to do with polish. So I'm gonna try to do a really tiny one on this, since This one is kind of shorter. And then my thumbnail on this hand. Let's just do it right here. Okay, so I've been trying to mix up a color for the next step. I want something that is, of course, lighter than the flower part I just put down. And then I'm thinking I'm going to do it, originally I was going to do it like an in-between, but since I made that so gray purple, I think I'm going to do it more of a whitey purple like this here. So I was trying it out, and so I added a lot of white and just a little bit of the darker purple. So this is coming out even different, but I like it. I think it will work. I'm using just a very tiny daughter. It's almost a point daughter, but you can kind of get a little more. It depends on how thick you want these. So it's all random. It's really not, you have to put one here, you have to put one there. So put some on here, and then I just take a corner that's already curved and I kind of follow it and just dot a curve. And then I kind of go almost in the opposite way around. This is just the way I do it. Some people do them going in a circular area. And then I'll do another little one right here. And then I'll put like just a couple dots to give it a little more detailed. So there's one. I think it looks neat. So you can kind of see all of them. My thumb's kind of always hard to show a thumb. But there's one hand all done. Okay, so everything is dry. I'm pretty positive. Sometimes, like I did say, when it turns matte, it's usually dry. Every once in a while, you'll go and put your top coat on, and it will smear, and then you just have to deal with it. But especially with these paints, you really need to make sure they're dry before you do your top coat. I'm doing a top coat on paint. I do a thicker coat than I normally would. So instead of like wiping the brush off on the side, so instead of just like doing that one or 2 or 3 times, I'll tend to just do it once so that there is a lot of polish on it. And then I try to have a gentle hand dragging it over there so that if some of it is wet, you didn't, but yay, it was dry. Okay, so I finished my other hand off camera so that you guys didn't have to sit through all that. Yeah, so I think it came out pretty cute. I'm not gonna be mad at my nails this week. It's not focusing. As you can see, you can get paint everywhere, but that's just what it comes down to. It's better paint than polish. So thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this manicure. If you have any ideas of maybe something I can try, please comment down below. And thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.